Hello everybody, do you remember me? It's been a while, hasn't it? I think it's been about 4 months. So yeah, I'm back. For the one person watching who's like, where is Master on Mart? Well, I've been ill again. I've had problems with some of my sciatica. I couldn't walk. Been really bad, really excruciating. I've had cellulitis again. I'm just getting over that now. That's an infection. Basically again, but that's my other foot, can't walk. I've had a couple of colds, and because of the infection, I've had this weird thing going on, like my skin was sort of blistering and all weird liquid was seeping out, and it was all a mess. It was all down this side. It was really weird. But I'm feeling a lot better now. Because I've been quite poorly with my legs and stuff, it's been hard getting around and kind of like just trying to do anything. It's just been difficult. So I wanted to wait until I was completely back, fighting fit, in order to carry on. So yeah, I think it's been 4 months. So for that one person who's been looking, saying, where's Master and Mark? Well, here I am. What I wanted to do, I was hoping to do a vlog on Bruce Dickinson, and I recorded different things. We went to see Bruce Dickinson in Manchester in May 19th, I think it was, and I was hoping to do a vlog, and for various different reasons it all didn't work out as I wanted it to. So I ended up recording stuff in portrait mode, and when I tried to link that on landscape, it didn't work. I did like a recording of me walking through Manchester, and the camera was very jerky, and when I was watching it, I thought, I can't put that on because it looked awful. I recorded sound. I recorded some Bruce live footage, and the sound was awful. And I haven't got the best camera in the world on my phone, but I've recorded stuff before and it worked all right. But I don't know. I've just been looking at it recently, and I think a lot of it was because my memory was full, and I'm guessing the sound didn't come through. I don't know. Excuse me while I drink my coffee. So yeah, so all the footage was a bit of a disaster. So now there was one piece of footage which was worked out brilliantly, and basically I did an interview with a fantastic friend called Steve Ayres, and he is a huge Iron Maiden fan. He's seen them like 40 times, 48 I think he said he was at, and he's going to see them in September in Japan, so he'll be close to 50 then. And he was at the Bruce Dickinson gig in Manchester, and I caught up with him and we did an interview, and I've got that will be following very shortly. So after I'm waffling here, I will link that on. And also, if you can still, if you're still here, I'm going to do a unboxing on this. This arrived yesterday, and I haven't got around to opening it yet. So if you want to watch me open this, stick around to after the video. The video interview with Steve is about 15 minutes. So if you want to fast forward, I mean, I recommend watching it because it's great. Stephen's got a lot of insight. I've asked him some questions. But if you just want to go to the, the CD, then it's in about 15 minutes. So this is going to be a longish video. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you after the interview. So, hello everybody. So, how you all doing? So, today is an amazing day. We are in Manchester, me and Steve, and we are going to see Bruce Dickinson on his recent tour. So that's fantastic. Looking forward to this for ages. Steve saw him last night in Scotland, Glasgow, was it, Steve?
Yes, it was at Barrowlands.
Barrowlands, fantastic. Yes. And great venue. So what was the set like?
It was superb.
Yeah.
Really good. It exceeded expectations. I thought it was going to be good, but it was really, really good.
I've not been there.
Yeah, it's a great venue. Bruce sounded amazing. His band are great. They all look like they're having a great time on stage.
Yeah.
Superb set list. Yeah, it was. I couldn't fault it.
Fantastic.
It was a top day.
And you got your shirt?
Yeah, I did. I just got this off the Bruce website, the tour shirts. I wasn't really. I'm
Okay.
not massive on the designs for him, really, to be honest with you. So
I was
when
going to
they-
ask you about that.
Yeah, so when they brought the designs out, I thought, well, not going to buy one just for the sake of it. So, and I like the simplicity of just
Yeah.
the Mandrake logo on it. So I jumped on the website and just got this.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
And it fits with the album.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's good. Yeah, I like it.
Fantastic.
It's good.
So I've got some questions for you.
Yeah, good.
Now,
Fire away.
I'm going to have to look on here because I've written them down. I can't remember them. So let's start with, what's your favourite Bruce track?
Tears of the Dragon.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an obvious one, in it, but there's a reason it's so popular.
Yeah.
His vocals on it are amazing. Last night he knocked it out of the park.
I'm
It
getting
sounded good.
I'm getting emotional just
It was emotional, to be honest with you, mate.
Just
It was
thinking about it.
absolutely superb. Yeah, it sounded awesome. It's great. You'll love it.
yeah,
You'll
I
love
mean, he's
it.
got so many good tracks, isn't he?
Yeah,
But I remember when I first heard that,
yeah.
I heard it a few times. I just thought it was something special about
Yeah,
that
it is.
song.
It is. It's an awesome song.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it was fantastic last night. It sounded amazing.
Fair
You'll
play.
love it.
Can't
You'll
wait
love
for
it, mate.
tonight.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
You'll love it.
What else we got? So what's your favourite Bruce album?
Chemical Wedding.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people say that. Again, it's the obvious one, but I
Solid.
don't just I think that's his solo masterpiece in it. You know, title track, Book of Fell, Tower, Jerusalem,
Yeah.
Gates of Your Eyes, and it's
Yeah.
that's
Tyranny of Souls, I think, is maybe up there as well.
it's a great album, and
For me, like.
and can't remember the name of it. The one what Riggs did the cover for.
Accident of Birth.
Accident of Birth.
Yeah.
Really solid album
Yeah,
as well,
it's great.
but just think Chemical Wedding,
Chemical
just
Wedding.
that, yeah,
It's good.
that's the one.
Okay,
That's
great.
the one, yeah.
What else we got here, mate? So apart from Britain, where else have you seen Maiden? Because I know you've seen Maiden a fair few times.
Yeah, mostly Europe. I think I've done 14 different countries.
Fair play.
Well, really only one in each country. I've done a few in Germany.
Yeah.
The big ones, what I've done, the big trips, what I've done are, I went to Buenos Aires watching them.
Right.
Watching them in South America was like holy grail for me. So I went there, and New York as well,
Yeah.
which was an amazing city. Like, so yeah.
But when you saw them in Argentina, I saw them in Greece, and one
Right,
thing I know,
really? You've seen Greece out
yeah,
there?
Athens.
Yeah,
And
I can imagine the crowd was
That was
mental.
amazing.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed, which I never ever thought about before, was they were all singing the songs, but in the different accent
Yeah.
of the Greek accent.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
pronounced the words a bit different
Yeah,
to
yeah.
what we do.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you remember
Yeah,
thinking
and
anything
one
like
thing
that?
what I thought was amazing was they sing along like to the riff, like so like when they opened up on like Ace's Eye, the crowd were like oh, and like just like the passion that they have is like
Yeah.
another level,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
is.
off the scale. Like that, to me, that's the best gig I've ever been to, and probably best gig I think I'll ever go to. You know, probably the only time I'll go to a gig in South America. So that was
Yeah,
like
it's a
a
life-
holy grail for me. Yeah.
Lifetime thing.
Yeah, once in a lifetime thing for me. So yeah, it's
Fair.
amazing. Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah.
So right, okay, Steve. So what is your favourite Bruce artwork?
Accident of Birth, like you mentioned before about
yeah.
Riggs, the original one, you know, where because I think when did it, dependent on where it got released, they cropped the cover, whereas so in some countries I think it got the cover you couldn't actually see him.
Okay.
The
I wasn't
guy's
actually-
face and like bursting through his stomach.
I didn't
think
know that.
in some places they cropped it so you could just see Edison.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think I'm right in saying that.
Different-
But yeah, it's Riggs in it. It
Yeah.
looks great. Yeah.
It's quality.
Yeah. I think that's the.
I think that's what mine, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
The best artwork he's got on his solo albums. I think so. Yeah.
Right, so we're going to go back to Maiden. So talk a little bit Maiden. So what's your favourite Maiden artwork? There's a lot to choose from.
Yeah,
So-
I mean,
so many.
the Riggs ones are iconic, aren't they? Killers is a fantastic
Oh, yeah.
edit. I love Fear of the Dark.
Yeah, okay.
Power Slave, Somewhere in Time.
That was different as well, wasn't it? Feel
Yeah,
Dark.
and I love love Benjamin Brieg, the Benjamin Brieg artwork. Is he called Melvin Grant? I should know really, shouldn't I? It's called Melvin Grant because it's not original, is it?
No, I'm not.
After,
I'm not.
After Fear of the Dark.
I'm not great with the other artists.
I think it's called Melvin Grant, the guy who did Benjamin Brieg. Yeah, I think that artwork's superb. But yeah, Killers. Take some beat. Killers is mega. People love Somewhere in Time, don't they? Like,
yeah.
You know, it's like it's not just Somewhere in Time. It's not just Eddie, is it? It's the whole Somewhere in Time artwork.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people love, don't they? Fantastic. The Riggs ones are iconic for a reason, aren't they? So yeah.
I think for me, I haven't really thought too much about it, but I reckon it is Seventh Son.
Seventh Son is
because
amazing. Yeah.
Because you got the original, you got the Eddie on the front.
Yeah.
But on the back of the album,
when
you've got sort of, you've got the other different types of artwork going on, and just that whole scene, I just thought,
it's stunning.
It just blows your mind, like
Sure.
fair dues. Right then, so can you remember when you first heard Bruce's voice and what you thought? Were you instantly blown away? Because he was created a big impression with a lot of people, didn't he? So
I think really, I first did I think my introduction to listen to Maiden, listening to Maiden proper was like I had Best of the Beast. So I think I remember like listening to it and thinking like it was awesome. And then I think like, you know, the first time I saw him live, like I was like I went watching my first Maiden tour was Brave New World. So when I went watching Maiden for the first time, I'd already seen quite a few, like, you know, big bands scene, like, you know, Metallica and Sabbath and Pantera, Slayer, and I just remember being like blown away by like how good he sounded, by how good Maiden sounded in general. I was like, oh wow, like I've got a new favourite band, you know what I mean? I remember walking out at a gig and my mum and dad picking us up outside the arena, and I was like, it's the best gig I've ever been to, you know what I mean? I was like completely blown away by like, you know, he's another level, isn't it?
Yeah, I was similar to my first impression. I first saw them on No Prayer for the Dying. Yeah. And a bit older, but and I was like, oh, just unbelievable, you know. And that tour was a little bit stripped back from. A bit more of a raw sound, I suppose. But just so good. I was just
no one liked it.
No. Exactly. Yeah. What else we got? So, what other song? Here's a good question for you. What other song by any band would you like Bruce to do a cover of?
Something by Dio.
Yeah.
Dio's another amazing vocalist. No one sounded like Dio.
No,
he had a really unique voice. My favourite Dio song's Caught in the Middle, so go with that.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's a good
great song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Fair play.
It is.
Fair, well, right, okay. So what's your favourite Maiden track written by Bruce? So split with another credit.
He wrote Revelations, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Revelations. He wrote Power Slave as well, I think. Okay. The ones like he's written with other band members, I get them all mixed up, to be honest with you. I'm sure there's plenty of people in there who could reel them all off. Like, I'm not like that.
I get confused.
Yeah, but I know he wrote Revelations and
that was great.
It's a
Peace of Mind, it's awesome.
Yeah. Superb album, it is. Yeah.
That was one of the first albums that I heard.
Yeah.
Peace of Mind was. I can't remember my order of listening to me.
Yeah.
I remember listening to that quite. I don't know if that's going to think of. So I remember listening to Peace of Mind quite early, and everything off it was great. Still Life was great, and Revelations, Eagles Dare, and all that.
Yeah, where Eagles Dare is superb. Yeah,
and it just hit me. It's one of the can't remember Seventh Son, I think, as well. Was one of the first ones I heard. Can't remember it. I do remember this though. It was a case of getting everything and just listening to everything. Yeah. And it was a mad rush to listen to everything, but it just I had to listen to Maiden. It was just so good.
Yeah. It is. That's that's what Maiden does to
it. Fair play.
Yeah. Fair play. There's no one like them.
There isn't. No one like them. So Steve, do you think? I was looking at the set list briefly, and I saw a couple of tweaks
Yeah.
in the different songs that are played. The core songs seem the same, but I saw a different couple of notices of differences. Do you think there'll be a same theme?
I'm open for a couple of changes. I think I read someone online saying like they think each UK show will get a bit of a different set list. So I hope so.
That's interesting.
Track 3 seems to get changed at most nights, and sometimes it's like certain songs have been moved around in the set list, and the encore has changed sometimes. Wolverhampton got an extra song. Wolverhampton got 17, but it was back to 16 last night in Glasgow. But I thought the set list was brilliant. Really good. Couple that like aren't really my favourites. I thought were miles better live. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, but yeah, it'd be cool. Like if there are a couple of changes tonight, just so that I see some that I've not seen before. So it'd be great. If there's one criticism you can have made in the show, it's that if you go to multiple shows on a tour, you see the same set every night.
Yeah.
So
and that was the same for the last. I saw 4 last time, and it was the same for that.
Yeah, and so it's cool that he's been chopping and changing a little bit. So
it is good.
Yeah, hopefully, might get a couple tonight that I didn't get last night. So that'd be a bonus. Yeah.
So with tonight's gig, Steve, is there any song that you'd like to hear that you haven't done yet?
Well, last night someone must have shouted. I didn't hear him shout it, but someone must have shouted "Play Tattooed Millionaire." Because he turned to someone and said like, "We're not going to play, but we'll play it next time."
Oh wow!
So I would love him to play that.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, that hasn't been played yet. I love him on the Accident of Birth single. There's a B-side, Dose of Cain, which I absolutely love, and I've never understood how he didn't think it was worthy of being on the Accident of Birth album. I'd love him to play that. He won't do, obviously, because a lot of people might have overlooked it, but I absolutely love him to play that, but he's not going to do. Tattooed Millionaire, I think should be played. I'd love him to play that.
That would be good.
Imagine if he did tonight. I don't think he will do, but I'd love that to be played.
You know what? I'm sidestepping here, but one song I'd love to see Maiden do, which I've never done. I think they only did it once. Was the long distance runner, and I think there was trouble with it with Harris. I think there was trouble with it. I can't remember the reasons. I have read about it, but
I'd love to see.
I'd love that. I know it's never going to happen.
But I know. Infinite Dreams for me. I never got to see Infinite Dreams, and when they did the Made in England tour with 13 and 14, recreating Seventh Son. Everyone expected them to play it, and they didn't. They played Phrase Shoot Strangers, didn't they seem like a bit of a like for like replacement? I was gutted that they didn't play Infinite Dreams, so I'll probably never see that played live. But,
you never know, they got. Here's another question for you. 50 years coming up. Any thoughts on plans, what they might do? Because I have heard rumours they might be doing a new album.
I think we'll get one more album. I'm hopeful.
People who's been seen in France. I've heard rumours. Was it Nico? Was it?
Nico was there celebrating his wedding anniversary.
Adrian. And then Bruce, all in France, similar time.
So,
rumours of like a studio.
I think we'll get one.
And then maybe a tour or something.
I think
2025.
I think we'll get a tour next year. Not sure what the theme of the tour will be. It's not going to be Future Past tour, is it?
No.
Because they've said when they announced the last shows for Future Past for this year, and said there'll be no more shows added for Future Past, so it won't be Future Past next year. But I think we'll get some kind of tour next year.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe a bit of a 50th anniversary.
It's big.
Loose theme, I don't know.
Big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
50
and
years.
then I think 26, one more album.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
I am.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah.
Well, cheers, Steve. Thanks so
much,
much,
mate.
Thanks so much, mate, for the
Pleasure.
question.
We'll,
and have a good gig.
We'll have a couple more beers and
that's it. We'll do.
Get to the show.
Sound. So, thanks so much for listening for this, and we'll keep you posted on the rest of the night. And
See you later, guys.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers, mate. You're welcome.
Hello, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that interview. I first met Steve about 2017, I think it was. We was both active contributors in like a forum talking about metal on Facebook, and we met up one day, went to watch Cannibal Corpse, had a good few beers in Nottingham, went to Rock City, it was wicked. What a great day. We had a good few beers, to be fair. I think it was out about 3 o'clock, and the rugby was on that day. We met in a pub, and it was a great atmosphere. Got some Guinnesses going, and then we went to watch Cannibal Corpse. Fantastic gig, and I met him several times, and he's a great guy. If you ever get a chance to see him at a festival or a gig, have a chat to him. He loves his music, really passionate about his music. So, Steve, hope to see you at Bloodstock, because I think last year we missed each other, and I think we have in the past as well, I think. So, hope to catch you there, pal. So, I'm going to talk about this now. This is the Bruce Dickinson CD, Resurrection Men. Red on the front, like the Mandrake Project one, was it? Afterglow of Ragnarok? That was blue, wasn't it? So, now, on here, I don't know what this is. There's an extra, you can't see it. There's an extra something. So, let's get this out. Let's see if I can get in here. My opening skills ain't got any better. So, the Bruce Dickinson set list for when we saw him in Manchester. He played 16 tracks, and I've got them written down. So, Accident of Birth, he opened up with that. Played Abduction. Laughing in the Hiding Bush, he played that. This is double wrapped, I think. Yeah, this is double wrapped. And then Afterglow of Ragnarok. One of my old videos, when I did like an opening of it, I didn't call it Afterglow of Ragnarok. I think I called it The Age of Ragnarok, which is incorrect. Anyway, so Chemical Wedding, did that. That was great. Many Doors to Hell. That's a great track. I really got into that track. That's on the new album. I still can't get in this. So Jerusalem, Resurrection Men. Perfect, because that's what this is. Crikey. They're getting harder to open. Am I getting worse? So, hang on, I've got to be careful here, because it's one of those ones, this is, right? It's not just an excuse. They've wrapped it, and it's kind of like tightened. I'm sticking to that excuse, honest. I need to get scissors again. Where was I? Resurrection Men, Rain on the Graves. Now, I first heard Rain on the Graves. I liked it, but I wasn't not overly struck. But I just thought it was all right. But the more I hear Rain on the Graves, I just think that's such a great track. I really do. Okay. Right. So Frankenstein, and then we're on track 11 now. The Alchemist, Tears of the Dragon. One of my favourite tracks. I think it's one of a lot of Bruce Dickinson's fans' his favourite track. What a song! I mean, he's just so good. Dark Side of Aquarius, another one of my favourites. Navigate the Seas of the Sun, slow track, but just so good. Book of Thel, and he finished on The Tower. So good set list. Right, so we'll drop that then. Right, what's this? This is a poster thing. Okay, so it's a poster. And it's thick, really thick cardboard. Right, so there we go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? At the point of death, we take you to the end. Resurrection. I can't say it. I've not had any beer either. Resurrection Men in CinemaScope, and it is cool. Old-fashioned. I love that. That's really cool. And on the back, okay, we've got the Afterglow of Ragnarok. Experience the horror in Technicolor. That's really cool. I love that. And there's the guy from Afterglow of Ragnarok. And the Mandrake Project coming soon, which we already know about now because we've already heard it, haven't we? So, have you got your copy? Okay, so unfortunately I've got to open another one. This is Resurrection Men. Now, I don't know what's on this. There's 2 tracks, Afterglow of Ragnarok, live in Sao Paulo, and Abduction, live in Sao Paulo. So I'm guessing they use the same concert that they're from. There's a sticker on the front. I don't know if you can see that. Not come out very good, is it? Can you see that? I don't know. Move my light. Don't know. You might be able to read it. I'll read it out. So it says, Bruce Dickinson, Resurrection Men limited edition CD single includes 2 previously unreleased live tracks recorded on the Mandrake Project tour. So I wonder what dates they were. I don't know where they were, but I wonder when he did Sao Paulo. I'm going to have a look just to be curious and nosy. So that sticker, which I will keep. If I don't rip it, there we go. Perfect. There's the cover, as before. There's the back with the band members and Bruce in the middle. Tells the tracks on the back, look. And nothing too much more on that. Submit your soul at the Mandrake Project. Okay, so basically we've got a little cardboard bit there, which is the same as what I just showed you, and then a black and red version of the M logo with Resurrection Men. And Afterglow of Ragnarok live in Sao Paulo. Doesn't say when it was recorded, what the date was. And Abduction live in Sao Paulo. So yeah, that's that. So look at the disc. Can't get it out. Squoze in. Squeezed? Squoze in? I don't know. There we go, look. So same logo and all that jazz. So yeah, that's that. Gonna give these tracks a listen, these live tracks. And thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient with me. Like I say, been away for a bit. I've got Bloodstock coming up soon. That's in like just over a week. So going to start getting ready for Bloodstock. Can't wait. Going to try and do some footage of that. We'll see how we get on. Because I'm not sure how well my phone will do with picking up the sound and stuff. But we'll give it a shot. I'll try and do something. So thanks for watching, everybody. And you all take care. And I'll see you on the next one.